Alright, so it's a new week and that means new missions for the Knighthood boss battle. Today I'm going to share to get at least 9,000 points against Kelak on Hell difficulty for week 25. So for this week, the missions are clear within 8 turns, clear without eating a dish, clear after using buff skills at least 4 times, and clear without anyone dying. So we're of course going to use the usual suspects just because 2 of the units have like buff skills that we can like use to cleanse. It's Tarmil and the Margaret, of course. Also, anytime you use buff skills, you of course with her card can cleanse. That's going to give you a lot of points, but anytime you use buff skills, that's going to increase the basic stats that you get from her passive, which is going to stack up to 40% basic stats. Tarmil with his passive is going to increase your basic stats by up to 30% anytime like he restores HP from being attacked. Sariel, of course, is going to give you a little bit of basic stats, but he's not really going to give you basic stats from his Holy Relic, so you don't really need his Holy Relic because you're pretty much not going to be able to crit him even with the 3 times crit chance cards, which he has 1 AoE and 1 ultimate with. I tried it with like crit chance sub rolls on the top pieces. I wasn't able to crit. Maybe if you have crit chance gear set plus the crit chance sub rolls, maybe then he will have enough crit chance to be able to crit the boss. Like Kelak's crit chance on Hell difficulty is just super high, so like I wouldn't bet on it. And we're also going to use Liz, of course, for the basic stat, which she's going to be able to provide up to 24% when she gets 6 stacks, and also when she reaches 6 stacks she's going to get 15% all stat, and we want to time that so we have that by the end of the fight as well. Now the gear I have on all of them is HP defense, just straight up, and I'm not eating any food because of the mission, of course, which is really nice as well because you don't have to waste any food, and I'm auto setting the card set to HP. And because you don't eat food, that just means that you're just wasting stamina trying to get like the perfect score if you want to get the perfect score, or if you just want to try to reach 9k points or whatever. This team, like the first run I did, I got 12.5k. About within 10 runs later I got the 13.1k score, so it's quite easy to get points here or high score, but you kind of need to get at least a little bit lucky. So for instance here I'll get 40 points for using a buff card, because every buff applied to all your units is going to give you 5 points, so that is 40 points. You're also going to get some points for applying debuffs to the enemy, which of course you can do by him attacking you when you have Tarmil buff up. Now this is nice, we got one more Luna Margaret buff card, but unfortunately the boss is just attacking Tarmil, which is stupid. So I will just reset here, and that's a good thing about not eating food. Like, you're not wasting any food by resetting, you're just wasting, you know, your stamina potions, which I have way too many of, but you might not, so it might be an issue for you, but at least you're not wasting also food, which you would still waste. Like, you would still waste the stamina, but you're not really wasting any food. So this week is a little bit easier to do these resets on. Now the best outcome, of course, if he attacks like say Sariel and then Liz with 2 single target attacks and then blasts you with a AoE breath, that is gonna give you 6 debuffs that you can cleanse, which is like 360 points just by cleansing those debuffs. Super crazy here. And also, as you saw on the first attempt here, I am using just 3 cards. That gives me just a little bit more wiggle room to decide when I want to get Liz's passive up to 6 stacks. So if I get it up to 6 stacks on turn 3, I have to kill the boss by turn 7 or else it will go away. This is the perfect outcome, of course. Unfortunately, we only have 1 cleanse card here. Probably not gonna get her passive up just yet. I might have to waste another card just to try to get another cleanse card and then kill the boss by turn 7. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Otherwise, like if you get Liz's passive up on turn 4, you can of course go all the way to turn 8, which is like within the mission parameters here. I'm just gonna attack with Sariel, I think, and then we move her cards twice. So we'll get Liz passive up on turn 3. Now she should have 5 stacks because we've used 5 cards with either Archangels or herself. Another Tarmil card, that's kind of nice, like we can use this card and then kill the boss here on turn 4, and then within 3 turns we kill him on the second phase, and that should still work out great there. But I think I'm gonna get her ult, then we move like this and go for that. Also try to get as close with everyone's ults as you possibly can before you transition into the next phase, because by transitioning into the next phase you will lose 3 ult gauge orbs. So if you have like 5 ult gauge orbs, that means you're gonna end up with like 2 ult gauge orbs on the transition, which means that you can get your ultimates up quite a lot easier. If you have 3 ult gauge orbs like I do with Liz and Tarmil, you will of course be reset down to 0. So here I'm just gonna cleanse this. This is gonna be 420 points. That's nice. I think I'm gonna ult as well and do 1 Sariel card and one of these, I think. Generally though, I kind of wanted to get Liz her ult, but I'm just gonna hope to get like a Liz card that I can merge to get her ult on turn 1 on the second phase. By ulting with her, that means you don't really need to cleanse either on the second phase. Like, you can allow your units to die, they will of course cleanse and be revived with like 50% HP. If you have her at 6/6, that's gonna last for 2 turns as well, so that is quite nice there. Here we can actually get a silver buff card. Unfortunately, we cannot get Liz her ult, but what I can do is I can get to the Margot's ult. Maybe not on this phase, but we're gonna do this anyway and get it on the next turn. Also, I said phase, but I meant turn. Alright, we dropped him down below 70%, so he lost like the attack bonus that he gets. And if we can drop him below 50%, he's gonna lose the 50% defense increase. And if we drop him below the 30% mark, he's gonna lose the HP buff. I think that's what it gives him, like 50% of each of these, right? No, it's 40%. All right. But here we are gonna do... And then we just attack like that. And then we're gonna have to try to deal as much damage as we possibly can while also buffing up. I think I've used 3 buffs so far. Ooh, that's nice. That's a gold card. I think a gold card might even be worth more than Liz's passive here for 50% all stat, because it's gonna be more HP overall with a gold card. So I think I'm gonna get that. I am gonna do some attacks with Sariel as well, and we're just gonna hope that Tarmiel can survive here. Like, he's gonna have some more defense increase. We aren't debuffed, so we won't take too much damage anyway, and we're gonna do it on turn 8 instead of turn 7. It's just gonna have to be what it is, you know. Not too much damage. Okay, that's good. We survived. Now I can cleanse. I can start chipping him down. I wonder... Nah, this isn't gonna give me any attack because I'm getting more attack from the gold card anyway. Here, I think this is gonna deal quite a lot of damage. I think this is gonna deal more damage. I think this is gonna deal more damage. And also cleansing is gonna give me 120 points. Plus whatever I get from this, I think it's gonna be 12k points. I do have quite low HP with Sariel and Tarmiel. That's gonna reduce my score by not an insignificant number anyway. But we'll just see. 1 million damage, maybe like something like 800k overkill damage, so that's like what, 800 points. And we get 12.3 almost. I mean, that's decent. That's gonna put you, I don't think, in like top 100. I think that's way past it. Yeah, my 13 point, almost 2k isn't even. Yeah, people are getting some crazy scores. I wonder if they're like running the crit chance gear on Sariel and just getting his passive up as well, which is like what, 40% basic stat increase. I'm gonna try that someday. It's just not today, I'm way too lazy. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you found this guide helpful. Like, just to recap, try to get as many like cleanses as you can. Hope that the boss doesn't disable himself on turn 1. Get as many Tarmiel buffs as you can on turn 1, because that's gonna apply more debuffs to the boss, which is gonna give you more points. You're also gonna apply like more buffs to yourself by using those cards. It's gonna give you more points. Maybe don't even worry about the Liz passive. Just try to get a gold card. That worked out well here as well, but at least just to get the 9k score. How can I get all these scores or these rewards? Because this is the new thing, right? I have to click receive all acquirable rewards. All right. So we got that, and we're gonna get this as well, because I already did this with the bond team that you saw me do yesterday, and if you haven't seen it, do check it out. It should be on my channel. But yeah, I think with that, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a most wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.